welcome to this introduction in the Alcatel 1428 and 1429 set. Here we have our handset and the display, the keys used for dialing the number, navigator keys for navigating in the display and used for programming, programmable keys that could indicate headset, line keys, whatever, mail key, redial the last number, volume up and down, microphone mute, speaker if you want to add a speaker in the conversation, an off hook used in programming mode, or instead of unhooking you can press there. This keyboard here is used for call by name or for giving your personal keys here in the display a name. So if we want to make an outgoing call, off hook, press the number of the colleague. Colleague is answering in conversation. Unhook, yeah, plain and simple. And if a call arrives, there, off hook in conversation. And here you can either unhook it or like this. Yeah. If a call arrives, then it also has a hand-free mode. Instead of using this, you get here, and now it's in hand-free. Okay. So, if a call arrives, and we want to transfer it to a colleague, the call arrives, off hook, in conversation. So, we want to transfer the call to a colleague. You just press the number of the colleague. The colleague's phone is ringing. The colleague off hooks. And then if we want to transfer the call, we just unhook it. So now the call is transferred. We do the same test again. I answer the call, transfer the call to my colleague. The colleague is answering, but this time the colleague doesn't want to receive the call. He just wants me to leave a message to the customer calling in. So I press inquiry off. So I disconnected my colleague and now I have the customer back on the line. We'll do that test once more. But this time my colleague is not available. He's not there, not answering. The call is coming in. I call my colleague. The colleague is not answering. I get the customer back. So if I can hear a colleague phone ring that is ringing, I can pick up the call by pressing 8. So for example, I will try here and make a phone ring. So the phone is ringing. I press 8 and I have the colleague's call. I picked up the colleague's call. And of course, in conversation, up and down. Loudspeaker or in the handset, up and down. Yeah. If a colleague is calling me and I don't answer the call, I can see here. Okay, so I'm not answering the call. Suddenly, my envelope key is indicating there's been a call, which I haven't answered. And it also says here one unanswered call. I press here, one answered call, and I press here. It says last caller, there one unanswered call. Who is it from? When? I can delete or recall. I just delete it because, and then it's gone. And if I do the same with the recall, phone is ringing. This is envelope, record. Phone is ringing. Off book. In conversation. Yeah. These keys call by name. You need to press at least 2 characters to do a search. So I try with my name, and depending on how the system is set up, normally it's the last name that is used for the call by name for the search function. So I take my last name, 2 characters, enter. So there's 2 hits, and I can, by pressing one of these keys, call my desk phone. Or if the speed dial number from a mobile was there, it will say Vivel Thomas mobile, and then I call the mobile there. Yeah. So if I make an outgoing call, I'll call my mobile. Just like that. I'm now in conversation. So for example, if I want to press 1 for reception, 2 for spare parts, 3 for technical support, or whatever. If you meet an automatic answering machine where you need to press keys to pass on, you need to go here, send DTMF. So scroll in the display until the text send DTMF, activate it, DTMF, and then now, if I press here, the DTMF tones are sent, and I can disable it again by deactivating. Yeah. So if, for example, I want to do some programming, for example, the personal keys or something like that, you need to look in the manual, but I'll give you a quick example how to change the ringtone. I go into the menu, settings, phone, ringer. Yep. So I have internal ringer, external, volume, and a bit of more options. I take the external, so here I can change. And if this is the tone I want, I press OK to select it. And all this is done via these navigator keys here. And on the info page, I can see my name and number. And if I want to program a key, I can do it from settings, phone, key programming, select a key. I go to the personal page here, and now I can select the key. This was, for example, and I'll do this as a speed time here. Number 0 for an outgoing line. Apply. Add a label that could be home. Apply. So now I have a home key here. And if I press this key, it will try to call my home. Voicemail. If you have voicemail activated on your system, then the voicemail system wants you to record your name so that the customer calling in knows which person they reached. And the system here is indicating there is a voicemail. Basically, there's no voicemail, but it wants you to record your name. So we enter the voicemail like there was a new voice message, but there's not. And then
Mailbox 3285. You have reached your personal voice mailbox. You will be asked to enter your personal settings. Please record the name now
and hang up when you have finished, or press 0 for the reception.
Thomas Vivel.
To confirm, press hash. To review your recording, press 1. To erase and re-record, press 5. To exit, press star.
Restart.
Please record the name now
and hang up when you have finished, or press 0 for the reception.
Thomas Vivel.
To confirm, press hash.
Thomas Vivel.
To confirm, press hash. To
hash
review your
apply.
recording accepted. You have no new messages.
So now my name is recorded, and the voicemail can now receive messages. So I'll try and give it a call. Put on speaker on my colleague's phone here. Put it into silence so we can hear that.
You have reached the mailbox of
1, 2, 2, 3, 4, test, 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 test. So now my colleague left me a message, and again the envelope will start blinking. One new message.
Thomas, Bibel.
You have one new message. First new message.
1, 2, 2, 3, 4, test. Test, test, test.
Erase, press 7. Reply, press 8. Call sender, press
Save,
8,
reply,
8.
erase,
Save, press
replay.
9. More
All the
options,
options are
press
here.
O. Message erased. End of new message.
That's it. Voicemail.